Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So, my ATC for beginner series does very well, and it prompts you guys to ask more questions. So, one of the questions is there an easier way or something that you guys can use in place of going and buying uh, paper or poster board or cutting up your own sizes? Um, I know having brain fog and all that goes along with it, it could be very hard and very um, frustrating. So, yes, I'm going to do a quick video and show you. So, obviously, this is a playing card. Now, if you're like me, you have a lot of playing cards around. I love playing cards. And I always have them around. So that's where this came from. But you can get kids playing cards. You can get them at the dollar store. Walmart has them for a couple bucks. And you get 52, you can make 52 cards, ATC cards with them. And if you look, you all know I'm still good at measuring, but if you look, this is 2.5, right? 2.5 by 3.5. Perfect. So this is the perfect size since ATC cards are 3.5 by 2.5 by 3.5. And of course you can use it this way or that way. So I think I'm going to use it this way because there are some stains. I think I used wax on these. I'll remember. Now I'm going to gesso it. If you don't have gesso, I always tell you guys, use your white paint. Use a paint that you have that you want the base to be. So if you want it blues or browns or metallic, whatever, you just do it. So I'm going to do a little squirty squirt. Okay. I'm going to try to do a squirty squirt. I'm opening this up and pouring it out. I'm going to put it on my brush. No patience today. I'm just putting a little bit, and I'm going to real quick give it a little coat. Now, obviously, you don't need a lot. You don't have to coat it so you can't see the underneath because we're going to be building on top of it. And that will be the gesso. I'm going to wipe that. I'm messy. I want gesso and paint, and I want stuff everywhere, but I know you guys don't like to see it when I'm messy on my mat all the time. Okay, I have some glue on there that, Okay, so now I'm going to blow it dry with my heat gun. You can, of course, use your hair dryer. If you don't have a hair dryer, my thrift stores, I'm sure yours do, they're Goodwill and all. You can get a hair dryer for $1.99. And if you don't have the money or a thrift store, leave it dry for a couple minutes. Leave it dry for 5 minutes. I always say, go watch a video, watch your favorite YouTubers' videos. I have over 1,000 videos you can watch. And just sit for a minute and it will be dry and you can go on to the next thing. So now, what do I want to do? I want to do something fairly easy because I know a lot of you are just starting out. So I'm going to look in, I like that. Yeah, I'm going to find a piece of paper, maybe scrapbook paper. These are little scrapbook books kind of thing. And I know I want to do it easy and I want it to be pretty because I have some of these. And these are just chipboard, cardboard flowers. And I want to kind of do it easy and that kind of thing. And I think a lot of us might have these. I think I got these at the dollar store. I think they're the DCWV, whatever it is. But you can definitely get, these at the dollar store. You can cut them out of magazines. You can do all kinds of stuff. And like I said before, you can cut anything out of a magazine. It doesn't necessarily have to be flowers. But I think that's what I'm going to do. But I need to find a nice background. And I don't think this is going to be it. Now that's pretty, but I don't want to use that. See how fast I just I really dig this. But I don't want to go too much. Oh, that's going to be too much. I'm digging on that. See, I need plain like that, don't I? Let's try this. All right. maybe we're going to try it if I can get it out of the book, because that'll only help, won't it? Okay, so I'll lay that there. Let's lay that here. Now, I really dig this, so I'm going to take this and see how much I get out of it. All right, that's not too bad. So what I'm going to do is flip this over. I know this is the side. I'm going to put the card here. Now, I gessoed it, and the reason I gessoed it is in case you wanted to paint on it. If you're going to use a piece of craft paper, scrapbook paper, whatever, you don't have to gesso it, obviously, because we're going to cut it out. But like I said, maybe you don't have paper. Maybe you want to do a mixed media background or whatever. So you don't have to waste the time gessoing it. I always change. Well, you got to have lead, Kelly, too. Oh, dear goodness. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right, just kind of going like that. And now I'm going to cut it out. Anybody remember? Cut it out. I don't know. Maybe I'm old. I think my kids used to watch it. Anyway. So I'm just going to cut it out where the line is. And you don't want to necessarily throw that away because that's good. That's good paper. Why did autofocus cut on? Come on. All right. So now I'm going to glue this onto this. Now here's something else you can do. You can keep this gessoed. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. I'm going to leave that gessoed because this is going to be the back of the card. So maybe I want to do something on the back, a little paint or one color or whatever. So let's work with this side, which since it's shiny, okay? And I'm going to take my glue stick. This is the Elmer's Extreme, but you can use Mod Podge. You can use anything that you have. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to use a glue stick because that's just kind of mood I'm in. Yeah, I'm going to smear it all over it like that. I just have to shut it because I have more things dry out. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that there. Put it down on the card. Now, if you are nervous or what have you, you can do it on top because whatever way you do it, it's going to be fine. Just line it up and push it down and push it down. Take a paper towel or your fingers, whatever you have. I'm a little sticky. The glue stick, that's the only thing I have, is it gets, it doesn't wipe up like normal glue. And you have like a minute to kind of finagle it a little bit more. I can see this little corner here needs cut because these are rounded. So a little bit here, a little bit there. No big deal. It takes literally a second. Anywhere you see that there might be a little extra, if you feel like it. If you don't want to cut it off, don't. I don't care. It's about having fun. So there. So now I have a background, and that in itself is pretty beautiful. I'm trying to get that glare. Is beautiful itself because look at the sparkles. Oh yes. So what do we want to do? Maybe you want to put your favorite quote on there. Maybe you want to put flowers on there. Let's see if flowers would be too much. Now I have this delicious. Look at that. It's been sitting here. I probably have shown you it 20 million times because I really like it. I'm a sparkle kind of girl. So I'm going to sit. Maybe I want to make it monochrome. Like the same kind of flower. See, I don't want to cover that up. But because this has this leaf here, I can kind of rig it a little bit just to kind of take that off. And then take this off so it looks more like a carnation rather than a rose. Which, see, still pretty. And we can play. That won't be too bad. There's this thing we could put underneath leaf thing. We can kind of put it like that. So it's like a puzzle, it's kind of like what you want. Whatever you want to do. Put that little peewee under there. See, we're just building. And it's what would be fun, and I don't have it sitting here right now, but it would be a lot of fun to use, are pop-up glue dots. And you put one under it, and it's like 3D. Oh, that would be fun. All right, so now if I glue those down, I can put this like that. Look at that. And then maybe we could put a pretty word up there. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me see what else I have here. I don't necessarily want to do the gold. I mean, that would be pretty, but that could be a different one. Yellow ain't going to do it for me today. I can't pick anything up. Well, that's a big boy. That would be a beautiful one on itself. Gold. No. I wanted to kind of do green, but that's still big. I don't know. I'm digging that with a word. Just very simple. You see how simple? Green. And then this. But see, that would make a nice green one. So I don't want to mess that up. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to move these. And these are small enough that I can roll this up. I can take the back. Make sure you do the right side because they're both plain. And I'm going to just put some glue down, get those edges, get that little wee part. And I'm going to just kind of maneuver it a little bit. And then I'm going to put my flower so I can kind of see where I want it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I wish I had my pop-ups here. Ugh, thinking ahead isn't my strong suit. And then I'm going to put this layered. See? Oh, I love it. And then I'm going to put glue on here. And you, like I said, you can use your glue, another glue stick. You can use your Mod Podge. You can use your whatever you have. If you have your Mod Melter plugged in, oh, it's all good. It's all good. Gotta watch what I say. All right. And I'm pushing it down, Now you have a little time to maneuver if you want it a little bit different. See, that even makes it pop a little bit, which is nice. So you can maneuver it a little bit if you want. And then I'm going to hold it down for a second. This is very professional crafty, isn't it? Very crafty, very crafty. All right, that should be good. Just to hold it. Then I want to stick with that kind of, colorway. So I might have to use a marker. I don't know, but I want something pink. Do I have anything pink? I have white. Might have to do white. I don't really want to do white. I want to stick in these colors. I might even, what you can do? You can even like draw some, like shaded around the outside if you want it to be a little bit more, that kind of thing. But I just want something pink to write with. Let's see. That is blue. Purple. I don't think I have pink. How can I not have pink? Oh, can you hear me really good? Because I'm like leaning forward on the mic. I'm on the mic. Oh, poop. Silver, but that's not going to work. I think I'm going to have to go for purple. Poop. I thought I had a pink one, but obviously I don't. I really need to get my jelly roll game going a little better, I think. All right. So I'm going to test it out on like the back of something to make sure it works right away, because sometimes when these sit, okay, that's good. Now, what word? Flowers, like for me, flowers is like a relaxing thing. They're beautiful, they're pretty. My word of the year is breathe. So what I mean? Am I thinking that? Should I put breathe? I think I'm gonna. Let's just go for it, Cal. You keep sitting here thinking about it, it'll be a 6-hour video. So very small. I'm not gonna. You can use a stamp too, Oh, good, because we're gonna run out of jelly roll here, because that's what we do. You gotta be kidding me. No, I'm not kidding. You gotta freaking be kidding me. Yep, that's gone. I don't know how the heck that happened, but that's going upside down there. Let's see if this one's any better. I just want to get those last words written, those last letters. I'll go backwards this time. Oh, I gotta get my jelly roll game going. And that's it. Breathe. Kind of messed up the T, but I think you know what I'm getting at. And I think, because I love hearts, everything I do is hearts because I just love them. Nothing major, but that's really it. Now, if you want to go and add, around here, maybe you don't want the sparkle, maybe, you know what I mean? But it's just, you can cut these out of People magazine, out of any magazines, any type of flower or whatever. And like I said, if you have any um, scrapbook paper lying around, look at it and see if there's an element that you can pull out to do. And that is a basic ATC card. Nothing fancy. It's pretty. It is what it is. If I had glue dots, and if you know what glue dots are, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, it could be so pretty because these could be 3D. Oh, that would be pretty. But I don't have them, and I should quit talking about them. So here we are on this side. Now, if I was just going to throw acrylic paint on here, it wouldn't cover as well if there's gesso, but you still can. It won't hurt anything. I'm not going to be layering. So, but I think I might do. All right. So what color should we do in the back? Very quickly. Nothing. I'm not going to. Let's just do an orange because orange and pink. And that's what I have sitting here. So I'm just going to do some of that. I'm going to take my brush. Excuse my hands. I'm kind of off kilter here, but that's okay. Usually am. And I'm just going to, paint it on. That's why I love using a non-stick mat, craft mat. But you know what? A piece of paper. I've done it on printer paper. I've done it on newspaper. I've done it on, anything you have, magazine, whatever. And then all that extra paint, you're not wasting. It's getting on there. So, see all that? That would be on a piece of paper, and you just keep building and building, and you can put paper down, newspaper down on your craft section, and a lot of things. And that was just I'm trying to get through this paint. Dina Wakley Media Heavy Body Acrylic Paint in Tangerine. And you can see I'm just drawing it real quick. You don't have to. I am. Okay. And what am I going to do? I wanted to do the stamp, but I don't see any of my ink here, my ink pads, which I thought I did, but I guess I don't, which isn't anything new. So I'm going to put this here because I want a butterfly on the back, and it's not going to do the whole thing, but it'll be, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. So maybe, where'd my other stuff go? Let's, what, I'm going to go for green because I like me green. Or no, maybe purple. No, green. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the green and use whatever color you want. I'm not going to do a lot because I don't really want a lot. I just want it to be, I'm using a dry brush, not going to wet it. And I'm going to go against the texture a little bit. Just to lay it on there because I don't want too much. I want more of the middle because that's really what's going to go on there. But again, maybe you want a wing, then just do the wing. You do you, boo. You do you. All right, now I have this. I'm going to kind of just go for it and press it down. See, if you don't have ink pads and all, compromise. Not compromise. What's the word? Improvise. Compromise. Well, it is a compromise because it's not what I wanted. And that did absolutely nothing that you're going to be able to see. All right, so not dark enough. It's all right. I'm going to move on. What other color? You know what? I'm just going for purple. Let's just face it. It's dark. I want you guys to be able to see it. I can see it on here a little bit, but not too much. And it's not exactly what I was going for. So that's why I always start light to dark. Because, now I'll just use the same brush dry. And I'm just going to plop it in. And that's a fancy word, plopping it in. I do both sides of the brush. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring. It's hysterical. Loud. Okay. All right. See that? So now I'm going to do it again. Let's see, successful or not. How much you want to bet? And just plopping it down again. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Go. Yeah. So what? This, okay. I don't even like that song. I think it's just something that comes up. There we go. Now, remember when you're using paint, real quick, you want to, or you can stamp off. Stamp off if you have paper below you, stamp off. And then you'll get another starting a mixed media page with the orange. And now you have this. So very nice. But I just like to give it a quick wipe, or you can rinse it. Whatever you choose to do. That's going to go in there. This is going to go away. And that's it. You could dry it. You can put a little embossing powder too and emboss it. Wouldn't that be pretty? And actually the green underneath, I'm not hating on it. It just makes it look like it comes through. Come through, come through. See? That would be a nice ATC on its own, wouldn't it? If it was embossed even. I mean, you don't even have to emboss it, but I love the green underneath. See that? And then you have this side, which I got orange paint on, so be careful. But hey, it brings it in. You know, because there we go. You'll never know. But look how nice. Very easy. You got it back. It's both ways. It took nothing to really do. Just me talking too much. That's why it took so long. But it's 15 minutes, if that. If that. That's with drawing time. So I hope this helped you guys. And if you do anything like this or whatever, let me know. There is an ATC swap going on in my group, usually every month. So come January, I don't know if, or this, I don't know if they're going to do one this month or not. I don't know. But they're also doing right now a journal page swap, which is basically you do like a 8x11 or 5x7. They have their rules. Journal page, and you swap them, and this would be great. These would be great, you know, either one. And this is a great ATC if you've never done it before and want to do a swap. This is very, very simple and beautiful. So down below is my All Things Creatives group. If you want to join it, click it. It's on Facebook. And you know, join the swaps. Come the beginning of the year, I got a lot of good stuff coming up. Got some good helpers, admins in my group now, and I really am happy. And you know, we're gonna do a lot of things, and I'm so excited. So yeah. So that's it. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know about somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much. Please share me everywhere. Please hit the like button if you enjoy these ATCs for beginners, or if you want to see more ATC cards done in mixed media or what have you. And I just love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you later.